The Last of Us Season 2, what we know about the next installment of the post-apocalyptic show. Following its release in January 2023, HBO's adaptation of the award-winning PlayStation game, The Last of Us, firmly became one of last year's must-see shows. Taking place in a post-apocalyptic America, 20 years after civilization has been ravaged by a mutant fungus, the show follows the story of Joel, Pedro Pascal, and Ellie, Bella Ramsey, as the former attempts to smuggle her out of the quarantine zone to save humanity. The adaptation of the video game quickly became HBO's second-largest debut, falling only behind Game of Thrones' prequel House of the Dragon in viewership. The show was such a word-of-mouth hit that it also experienced a 22% increase in viewership from its first episode to its second, which is the biggest increase for an HBO original drama in history. At the time of updating this in October 2024, The Last of Us Season 2 will come out in 2025, as confirmed by the trailer released by Max. No set premiere date has been confirmed just yet. Storyline and expectations. The creators of The Last of Us have confirmed that Season 2 will not attempt to compress the events of The Last of Us Part 2 into a single season. Instead, the storyline will be spread across multiple seasons, allowing for a more detailed exploration of the complex narrative. This decision promises to offer a richer adaptation of the game's complex plot, according to the report by CinemaBlend. One of the notable elements of Season 2 will be a time jump, aligning with the game's narrative progression. Craig Mazin, co-creator of the series, confirmed in March 2023 that the time jump will be significant, but not as drastic as those in other HBO series. Fans can also expect an increase in the presence of infected, addressing one of the criticisms of the first season's more subdued portrayal of the post-apocalyptic threat. Following the shock ending of Season 1, the fate of Joel, Ellie, and humanity at large hangs in the balance, but for fans of the original game, it didn't come as a surprise at all. The Last of Us stayed incredibly faithful to the first PlayStation game, even recreating certain scenes down to the smallest detail. The show's co-creator Craig Mazin has strongly suggested he will follow suit with Season 2, meaning the plot is likely replicate that of the game's Part 2, which takes place 5 years later and centers around the now 19-year-old Ellie, who is living with Joel in Jackson, Wyoming. Filming updates and behind the scenes. Production for Season 2 is actively ongoing. Gabriel Luna, who plays Tommy, wrapped his filming in August 2024, as confirmed by his Instagram. Additionally, Neil Druckmann, co-creator and director of the series, completed his directorial duties in July 2024. Behind-the-scenes photos have surfaced, showing key locations and moments being filmed, further fueling excitement for the upcoming season. One thing that is a shame is that deadline confirmed in June 2024 The Last of Us Season 2 will only be 7 episodes long, which is 2 episodes shorter than the first season. The creators of the series confirmed it to the media outlet. But they did confirm that a potential third season would be significantly larger than this season, and that some of the episodes of Season 2 will be quite big in terms of runtime. Returning and new cast members. Pedro Pascal will reprise his role as Joel Miller, although fans of the video game The Last of Us Part 2 may know that Joel's role diminishes significantly in the sequel. This raises questions about Pascal's screen time in Season 2. Bella Ramsey will return as Ellie, a key character whose portrayal has been met with widespread acclaim. Ramsey's excitement for the new season was evident in interviews, although she hinted at a potentially reduced role for Pascal, as per the CinemaBlend report. In a significant casting update, Caitlin Dever will join the cast as Abby, a prominent character from the second game. This news was confirmed by Deadline in January 2024. Additionally, Isabella Merced has been cast as Dina, Ellie's close companion, and young Mazzino will portray Jesse, a character central to Ellie's story. Merced and Mazzino's casting have been well received, with Merced noted for her previous roles in Dora and the Lost City of Gold and Turtles All the Way Down, and Mazzino recognized for his performance in Beef.